Buenas amigos de YouTube, Lies of P, capítulo 8. Continuamos donde lo dejamos la última vez, que básicamente fue cuando derrotamos a Víctor, el campeón. Y nada, vamos a continuar con este capitulito. Tenemos que seguir acá, básicamente. Si no recuerdo mal, ya habíamos hablado con todos los del hotel y habíamos mejorado el arma, utilizado los cuarzos, así que ya podemos continuar. No tenemos nada más para hacer en el hotel, así que seguimos. La isla de los alquimistas.
According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
No hay nada, no hay nada. Benigni. A ver por acá qué hay. Ah, estaban estos. Sí. ¿Aló?
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only
Obvio, se lo
thing
vamos a
that
dar.
helps. We knew you were a true friend. And generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know? Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell. I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
Ojo, un disco me sirve. Cuando volvamos al hotel lo
I
vamos a
never
escuchar.
forget a friendly face. Now go.
¿Y este no me habla?
Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us a damn thing, and yet... Thank you. Truly. I'm not saying I'm ready to set up housekeeping, or that I even trust you. But given time, I think we could become actual friends. Honestly, I didn't really...
Wow! You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island, a place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Pulcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
Guía Benigni de atracciones de Crat 4. La atracción del mes, la Ciénaga Estéril. En este número de la guía Benigni presentamos un lugar especial que se aleja de las anteriores atracciones, pero no es que sea especial en el buen sentido. Huelga decir que atraerá a algunas personas con un gusto algo peculiar, pero si a usted le gusta la aventura y desea conocer todos los secretos de Krat, merecerá la pena escarbar entre sus sombras. En ese sentido, la Ciénaga Estéril ilustra bien lo que son las tinieblas de Krat. La Ciénaga Estéril es donde se tiran las marionetas que ya nadie quiere. Formada por pantanos y barrancos, no participó en el desarrollo urbano. Llegó a ser una mina de carbón, pero cayó en el olvido tras el descubrimiento del ergo. Más tarde, los dueños avispados de algunas fábricas usaron este lugar como vertedero ilegal de sus marionetas desechadas, y la Ciénaga se convirtió en lo que es hoy, un sitio repleto de marionetas desechadas y animales corrompidos. Es la mismísima tumba de Krat. Por suerte, ahora que la exposición está a la vuelta de la esquina, la ciudad ha anunciado que transformará la Ciénaga Estéril en un parque. Un rayito de esperanza, porque aquello es un infierno. ¿Qué tal si le echa un ojo antes de que le metan mano? Será un horror, pero es una experiencia que hay que vivir. Valoración 2,5 de 5. Curioso para quienes deseen ver la sombra de Krat, hay que llevar botas altas. Reportero Medoro. Esta guía se ha elaborado con el apoyo de la compañía Benigni, amiga de la ciudad. Ok.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a public graveyard. Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually had much bigger concerns. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too, it's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Facilito. Agarra el otro. No, ese no. Esto. Hostia. Están duros. Los perrinis. Hostia, one-shoteado. Hostia. Ojo. Trucho. Completamente trucho. Dios, gasté muchas heals. Bof, casi me agarra corrupción. Let's go. Me voy a meter uno de estos. O dos. Bien. Parry perfecto. Chuparla. Mejor imposible. Pensé que iba a costar más. Bien, bien, bien. Primero por abajo. Perfecto. Shortcut de manual. Ojo, amuleto recargado. ¿Qué era esto? A ver. Ah, para la vida me parece. Restablece puntos de salud continuamente. Ok.
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain, almost intolerable. Ahem. How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something, since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. What's this? A gift for a rescuer. From a technician girl. I don't remember. I've saved so many of the common people. Anyway, thank her, I suppose. Oh. Oh dear. These gloves are a mess. They don't even fit. Is this a practical joke? My God, I never did like that girl. She's just like him. Oh, never mind. I thought you had better taste than this. How disappointing. Get these rags out of my sight. You're a worthy hunter, and...
A ver. Y que podemos comprar con el ergo que me dio Víctor. Aumenta temporalmente el daño físico tras un ataque fructífero. Ese está bueno. El tema es que esta arma después se necesita para una misión secundaria, así que vamos a comprar el arma. Rompemos el arma esta para que no nos tire cañonazos por si morimos. El monstruo verde es más listo de lo que crees. Le gusta coleccionar cuerpos de marionetas, pero ¿para qué? Hostia, que me la lían estos hijos de puta. Puta madre. Estoy gastando demasiados recursos. Casi me la lía otra vez. Son complicados esos. Como que retarda mucho el ataque. Igual estamos bien, estamos de chill. Acá ya hay un Stargazer. Estamos perfectos. Tuki.
exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant. I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets, they all hate me. But I want to be friends with humans. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. I want to learn how to feel. Hello, my only friend. What have you come to? I see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you. Hello, my only friend. What have you... Clapping is... the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks.
Bueno, a ver, ahora esta zona hay que saltearla por ahora, porque está el de allá arriba que te dispara. Así que lo más sensato acá es correr. Hostia. No me importa la mariposa, no me importa nada. Hay que encargarse primero de ese y después... Uy, lo hizo verga el otro, me parece. Y después volver y hacer toda esa zona. Se han hecho con el puesto. Cuidado con las rocas al entrar en el barranco. Hostia, casi me parto todo. Todas las gambas. Mierda. Acá estaría bueno no morir. Bueno, bien. Acá se viene parte complicada. Bueno, no es tan complicada, pero puedo morir tranquilamente, pues soy medio tonto. Y recuerdo que morí varias veces. Más que nada por greedy. Es estas piedras gigantes. Vale, perfecto. Agarramos esto. Rápido, correte. Corre. Nos ocultamos acá. A ver si recuerdo, creo que acá tengo que venir para acá. Vale, perfecto. A ver. Agarro esto. Pasa que las mariposas te la pueden liar porque empezás a seguir las mariposas y por ahí no te das cuenta y te pones en el medio del camino de una de esas pelotas gigantes. Acá complicado. Bien. Bien, acá era por allá me parece. Sí. Bueno, acá también. A ver. Mierda. Bien. Bueno, pensé que iba a ser más complicado. Activamos shortcut de manual. Aquí. Bien. Y ahora nos vamos a enfrentar a un mamadísimo hombre oso. Bueno, hombre oso no. A un oso. Mierda. Mierda. Estoy yendo por hongo. Bien. Y pimba. Me sirve. Resistencia a la disrupción. No sé si me interesa tanto, la verdad. Vamos a ir viendo qué efectos de estado nos meten y en base a eso elegimos. Vamos a recargar células de pulso y todo eso por si las dudas. Y estamos bien. Mierda, bebé del orto. Pumba. Parlo. Aumenta el aguante máximo. Uf, este puede estar bueno también. Vamos con build full aguante. Shortcut de manual. Estaba duro este, Dios. Necesito recargar. No. Voy a ir a recargar. Ojo, colección de Benigni elegante, me sirve. Bueno, bien, 2 cuarzos me sirve. Creo que ya agarré todas las mariposas. No me voy a fijar. A ver si me quedó algo. De acá tal vez por el medio. No, estamos bien. Ojo. Un canecra. Bien, bien, bien. Estamos activos, estamos activos. Estamos en vivo, estamos en vivo. A ver esto. Informe de experimento de la orden sujeto de pruebas 890. Sujeto de pruebas 890. Informe de estado. El caso más fructífero de los experimentos sobre la inyección del elixir prototípico. Han fallecido 3 pacientes aquejados de la petronecrosis que recibieron la inyección del elixir a la vez, hasta su muerte. Sufrieron una necrosis dolorísima y desgarros cutáneos, ataques, convulsiones y una metástasis cristalina. Al final, sus mutaciones los convirtieron en carcasas. La número 890 ha logrado contener los efectos secundarios de la neutralización y lleva 56 horas estable. Las personas con las que se ceba esta enfermedad sufren amnesia disociativa, convulsiones, impulsos agresivos y alucinaciones. Opinión personal. Confirmo la gran efectividad de la propuesta de la orden de tomar como muestra a un acechador con capacidades físicas probadas. Se estima que la muestra extraída del sujeto número 890 contribuirá al desarrollo del elixir en el siguiente paso. La hermandad adriana, que recibirá el próximo bautismo, quizá logre cumplir los deseos de la orden, despertar, evolucionar y ascender. Los renacidos nos prepararemos para el alumbramiento de Dios. ¿Ok? Bueno, continuamos.
Ah, this must be quite an urgent patient to seek out my humble abode. You are still breathing. I must treat you quickly. Grad cannot have any more live patients. Trust me, it's better this way. 'Tis far nobler to die as a human. And if you're not alive, then you must be dead. That's just logic. In my judgment as a doctor, all should end while they're still human.
A chuparla.
Adelina.
came from the direction of Krot Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal. Really, really bad.
Hey, are you a treasure hunter too? Strange to me, someone in my line of work. I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. I am on a serious expedition. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I'm a big fan. I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this lock has me at a dead end, and I so wanted to explore the Hermit's Cave. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open. Life is short, and life in Krot is shorter. I reckon I should cherish what time I've got. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open. You never heard of Alidoro? He's a treasure hunter and one of the best. And unlike a lot of the riffraff in Krot, he's not a thief. He's a pro who excavates antiquities methodically. And professionalism is important when you're talking about Ergo. Just mention Ergo, and everyone cares about the history behind the ruins. That's why Alidoro has the reputation he does. The quality of his information and the condition of the antiquities are on another level. I know there are rumors about Alidoro lately, but I know jealousy when I hear it. The rumors? Well, for starters, they're nonsense. Alidoro is the last person you'd suspect of crimes like fraud and theft and assault. It's crazy. I've even seen a wanted poster of him. Those alchemists must be behind it. Those guys act like they own the ruins, and they don't want treasure hunters to earn an honest living. I mean, come on. We're talking about the Alidoro who saved all those lives in the workshop tower rubble. So, no, I don't believe a word of it. Ugh, would you get a load of this? I grabbed it as a souvenir, but it's just malicious propaganda. You take it. Life is short, and all I can do is keep... My treasure? Well, this is what I've got so far. It's a cryptic vessel, a sort of cipher device, but I don't know how it works. I don't want to throw it away. I think it's a clue to some stolen goods. I found it between the corpses of 2 thieves who died fighting over it. You know what they say, no honor among thieves. But I can't make heads or tails of it. If you want it, it's yours.
A ver, se busca Alidoro, un estafador que se hace llamar cazador de tesoros, lleva una máscara de sabueso. Se le acusa de estafa, suplantación de identidad, robo, asalto y otros delitos de consideración. Es un maestro del engaño, mucho ojo con él. Rarete. Cuaderno de un centinela. Está manchado de una savia verdosa. 2020. ¿Qué rayos hará esa cosa en Krat? Pensé que se estaban burlando de mí cuando la ciudad me envió... Uy, Dios, qué mal que estoy. Pensé que se estaban burlando de mí cuando la ciudad me envió a que atrapara al monstruo. Supuse que sería una marioneta rota o un oso con la petronecrosis. Esa cosa verdosa es enorme. ¿Qué demonios comería en la ciénaga para crecer tanto? El problema no está en los residuos. Lo he estado observando. Protege obsesivamente su nido. al que suele llevarse juguetes. No usa las marionetas como juguetes, sino que absorbe el ergo de las desechadas antes de juguetear con sus restos. Se alimenta de ergo, de ahí el tamaño que alcanza. Esta zona supone un festín. Debo informar. Malditos bastardos, que os den a todos. Seguro que ese tío verde es cosa de los alquimistas, o habrá sido un error suyo. ¿Por qué si no iban a ignorar nuestra solicitud de refuerzos? Siempre igual, como algo no va bien, pasan de todo. ¿Para qué nos envían? ¿Somos presas en vez de cazadores? Cada vez nos tiene más vigilados. Sin duda sabe que estamos aquí. Nos mira como si fuéramos juguetes. Captura inminente del puesto de guardia. Perdido el control de la ballesta, imposible recapturarla. Pido perdón por los pecados cometidos. El ángel nos guiará. Ok. Deberíamos ahora ir al hotel y usar los cuarzos y ver si podemos mejorar el arma y todo eso.
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this power came to me, in this time and place. But now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps a god or an angel. Who knows? But the alchemists have tainted everything. The gold coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners. Like many of their creations, it's tragic, but useful. You can control Ergo with gold coin fruits. The sad tears of those who became trees. If they get the chance, the alchemists might force me to make such a tree for them. Or something even more tragic. Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you. Collect gold coin fruits, and let the Saintess statue inspire you to victory. You honor their sacrifice, their grief, and tears. Petrification disease, puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters don't happen by chance. They're all related to Ergo. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It contains the memories and distilled lifespan of the victim. That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves, or describe someone else's memories. Simon coveted Ergo's power, and he noticed that the process of curing the petrification disease could also create enhanced humans. Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments. The king of puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well either. Now, our only hope is you. Save Krat from this nightmare.
Hey, even the Union's advancement test didn't make me this nervous. All right, I'm ready. Tell me the truth. Did the gloves make Alidoro happy? Really? What a relief! I'm confident in my weapons, but it was my first time making gloves, so I was a little nervous. Okay, more than a little. Gloves seemed a logical gift because I know he lost a finger. I was there, after all. When the workshop tower collapsed, the Hound lost a finger saving me. We could have starved to death trapped under the rubble if it wasn't for the Hound's sacrifice back then. I don't want to think about it, and yet I can't forget it. I will never repay that sacrifice, even if I spend my whole life trying, but I'm gonna start now. Thanks. I was too shy to give such a gift to him myself. Speaking of gifts, I got something for you. Take it with my thanks. I know my way around a weapon.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things. Master Vanini's collection box. You are indeed full of surprises, sir. Patrons of prestige can always count on seeing a bit more than the average customer. I am talking about you, sir. Shall we pay a visit to the House of Vanini's private reserve? At the House of Vanini...
A ver, aumenta la cantidad máxima de PS, aguante y legión. Este es muy bueno. Pero no sé si lo voy a usar. Avance más 4, bueno, también. Nuevas piedras a molar. Aumenta temporalmente el poder destructor. Temporalmente la tasa de crítico del arma. No está mal. Creo que voy a comprar una de estas.
I hear there is a new guest at the hotel, and that you had a little something to do with that. I just find saving people is its own reward. I certainly don't need the money. Even strangers. Everyone deserves some help now and then. If we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. Honoring the lost is why I do what I do. In a way, I envy the dead. They don't have to know what it's like to remember that they're gone. Ha! And here I go again. Blah, 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 and who cares, huh? Now, let's get out there and save my... that is, our city. There you are. Now, just leave this to me. Done and done. You will find Vanini always seeks to rise to the challenge at hand.
Bien, acá tenemos que volver al distrito Malum. Órdenes. Una vieja choza en el barrio Sepultura del distrito Malum. Busca el árbol sombrío y la cuerda de tender. Y entra en la choza de al lado. Anexo. Se adjunta un contrato para fomentar la confianza mutua. Solía esconder la mercancía robada en la Ciénaga Estéril y reparé en un detalle. Ay, jamás volveré si sigo yendo a ese lugar. Me he dedicado toda la vida a robar, pero no quiero morir ya. Así que nos volvemos a nuestro dulce hogar. Aunque la hermandad del conejo negro cause problemas, técnicamente estábamos antes que ellos en el distrito malo. En los barrios marginales hay otras leyes. Empieza por traer lo robado a nuestra antigua base. A diferencia de los ricos, quizás seamos idiotas, pero somos leales, por una amistad inquebrantable. Ok. A ver qué más dice este. Sobre el gran pacto.
The Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto himself created it, and God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it should have prevented anything like the puppet frenzy ever happening. It's because we don't truly understand Ergo. At least, that's my view. Sometimes Ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is rare. Or used to be. Hence, the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But it did not work. The puppet frenzy happened anyway. And I still don't know how. So, the King of Puppets, how did he get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the Ergo wavelengths, but what did he do to their consciences? However, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of so many puppets. Does the Grand Covenant break when their ego awakens? Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be otherwise. That is why I'm asking you to solve this. Everything depends on what you do now and your choices. I always welcome...
Ok, interesante lo que nos dijo Benigni. A ver si este tiene algo para venderme. Creo que no. No, nada interesante por aquí. Así que voy directamente arriba a ponerme los cuarzos y agarrar las monedas de oro.
Oh, my. This is a change I didn't expect. Did the King of Puppets get you? Or some other ruffians? I'm glad you're growing, but I'm not sure what to make of this. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy for me. Ah, I'm glad you're here, my son. I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was there all along. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy. You don't remember much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you? Ask me about areas you want to know about. I knew the alchemists were up to something. Something more sinister than just a cure. I should have known. Never trust an alchemist, I always say. But in desperate times, I broke my own rule. This is tragic news, especially for Antonia. Do what you can to keep her heart from breaking. The barren swamp was originally vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son? Krat Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now, strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me. People call them the Alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
Lo malo es que solamente tenemos 2 cuarzos. Es un problema, porque no me puedo poner nada de 3. A ver. Retiene cierta cantidad de guardia al recibir daño. O sea, podría meterme esto para que tal vez me ayude un poco con el boss. Y después de última los puedo sacar de acá y cuando tenga un cuarzo más lo meto o acá o acá. Ya fue. Mejor que nada es. A ver, ¿qué nos ponemos? De ataque, ¿qué tenemos? Reducir consumo de durabilidad del arma, no. Reducir recuperación natural tras ataques con armas. Reducir recuperación natural tras ataque con armas. Reduce la cantidad de PS que recupera el enemigo de forma natural. No es mala. De hecho, vamos a meternos esto, me parece. A ver, salvo que haya algo mejor. Por ejemplo, defensa, potenciar resistencia específica, recuperación de guardia con bloqueo perfecto. No es mala. Potenciar resistencia especial. Me gusta el bloqueo perfecto. Nos metemos esto. Y el segundo, cargar legión. A ver qué tenemos. Cargar legión, eliminar. No, cargar fábula por ataque letal. Podría ser. Reducir consumo de legión en momentos de crisis. Objeto. Consumibles, ¿verdad? No, vamos a ir con esto, me parece. Reducir recuperación natural tras ataque con arma. Bueno, esto. Para que no recuperen tanta vida los enemigos. Bien, estamos bien. Acá para llevar un brazo más de legión. Prolongar aturdimiento 2. El tema de los cubos. Y lo de la guardia, ok. Estamos bien. Después de última sacamos estos dos y lo metemos acá en la de fábula. O esta aumenta el uso de piedras molar especiales.
How did you find this place? They sent you, didn't they? Those guys blabber about loyalty, but when the chips are down, they'll stab each other in the back. I don't know what's inside, and I don't really care. Take it with you and hurry. When the trap's empty, so are my pockets.
Lo que debería haber pasado acá es que yo entrara así, pimba. Oh, me caí. Maldición. Mierda. Mal parry. ¿Qué está pasando? Ahí está. Bueno, igual acá ya tenemos que volver. Vamos a volver a... Y... Al Stargazer. Ah, bueno, tenemos un nuevo amuleto. A ver. Que es el de vida +1. O sea, es mejor. Es como la versión mejorada de amuleto de vida. Y de todos modos no lo vamos a llevar ese. Creo que vamos a ir con este. Y no sé si con este o con el de parry perfecto. Vamos a probar. Por ejemplo, yo meto el de parry perfecto acá. Bien. No estaría pesado, así que estamos bien. Pero bueno, vamos a probar con el de técnica +4. Vamos a ir así. Vamos a ir así al boss. Este boss es uno de los más complicados también del juego. Así que vamos a ver si lo podemos hacer a la primera. Imposible. Pero por lo menos, no sé, a las 3-4 intentos.
Life is short, and life in Krat is shorter. All I can do is keep plugging away.
no bloqueé una vez. Bof. Pega demasiado fuerte. Fase 2. Hasta acá llegamos. No estuvo tan mal, pero me bajó mucha vida. Tengo pocas curaciones. Hostia. Siento que me está haciendo mucho daño. Qué mal lo hice ahí, qué mal. Ay, la puta madre, estoy a nada de curarme. mal, qué mal, qué mal. Estoy demasiado lejos, la puta madre. ¡A tu casa, hijo de puta! ¡Cago en la puta! Dios. Qué traijardeada. Increíble. Ay, cómo me late el corazón, boludo. Pensé que no lo lograba.
I knew you'd do it. I had a feeling you'd be the perfect bait. I got what I wanted thanks to you. The last hero weapon is finally in my hands. I knew where it was, but I didn't dare lay my hands on it. The swamp is too dangerous. Someday soon, you'll see. You have my thanks. And you've earned a nickname. Alidoro's best bait. See you at the hotel. Thank you for your hard work, Alidoro's best bait. Let's go back to the hotel and... Thank you for your... Let's go back to the hotel.
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you.
You made the right choice. Lady Antonia is completely cured. She is so happy. I don't even know how to thank you. I know now what a glorious feeling it is to wish for the happiness of someone you care for. Perhaps it's presumptuous for a puppet to call that feeling love. I am happy enough just to protect her as best I can. Thank you for saving her, and for guiding me through this emotion. No matter what they're serving her,
At the house of Anini. No! Can it be? It can! Are you hurt anywhere? Ha! You never fail to surprise me, compagno. Now, allow me to return the surprise. This little wonder creates a lead-acid battery in a flash. The golden ergo is the purest form of power we can use, and it's nearly perfect. We could power a city block with this. You see, the alchemists ordered transportation from me, powered by this. I'm not sure, but maybe it's still in their underground base. Just one problem with the base. I don't know exactly where it is. I don't know when exactly either. I had to just hand it over immediately after the launching ceremony. After all, I am the prince of the Krat social scene, and I surrendered to their mysticism. There, it's done. Now take it. A secret alchemist's underground lair. That sounds like something Antonia might well have heard of. You'd better ask her about it.
I know my way around a weapon.
Come here, child. This is my first chance to get a proper look at you. It's a shame my illness kept me from seeing such a handsome gentleman. Oh, to be young again. You are responsible for this miracle. You have no idea how much it means to me. I have to stay seated as I feel a little lightheaded, but I feel the vigor I thought I'd lost forever. Thank you. If Krat ever holds a proper ball again, I hope you'll ask me for a dance.
Bueno,
I heard
hostia.
what happened at the exhibition. How frightful. It's no wonder you're trying to track down the alchemists. I'll tell you one thing. Many secrets are buried in the city of Krat. The same goes for this hotel. Beneath us, there is a passage connected to an underground base of the alchemists. It's where Ergo's vein was first discovered, long ago. Until the petrification disease, the hotel worked hand in hand with the alchemists. But I didn't know they'd be so corrupt. Everything changed when Simon became their leader. Oh, I thought the survivors of the exhibition would be different. But they're just as corrupt. The passageways to the underground base are locked from their side. We can't get through unless they open them. And the underground base is the only way to embark for the Isle of Alchemists. If we find the right alchemist, perhaps we can get that door opened. I heard that some of them occupy the collapsed tower of the train station. And the collapse makes me wonder whether they had something to do with the recent earthquake. Look into it, won't you?
I found the last treasure thanks to you. The saber. A precious artifact from overseas. It'll always remind me of the rascal who stole it, then fell into the nest. I tried to save him, but I failed. Let the punishment fit the crime, I say. And in a twist of fate, you must become the weapon's true owner. A great weapon calls for a great...
A ver, ¿qué podemos conseguir con lo que nos dio el boss? Se puede esquivar ataque de furia. Está bueno eso. Y si no, una de las mejores armas del juego, la katana, espada de los dragones. Que nos recontra sirve porque es técnica, pero no creo que la use. Por ahora no voy a comprar nada, lo voy a dejar así.
What's this? A poster singing my praises? Oh dear, your practical jokes go too far. Oh, a wanted poster? Right, yeah. Let me explain. There is an unscrupulous reporter called Medoro, and he's the epitome of yellow journalism, and he only writes favorable articles if you bribe him. One time, I didn't give him a certain antique he wanted, and he slandered me, just like this. What has this world come to? Even noble explorers searching for true history get lambasted for all to see. Perhaps I should be pleased that this scrap of paper is powerless, as there's no authority to pay the reward. You can keep it as a souvenir.
Ok, bueno, vamos a terminar el capítulo de hoy por acá. Costó, pero se pudo. Me recontra re que te sirve. Así que nada, muchas gracias a todos por estar ahí, por mirar. Like, suscríbanse, dejen algún comentario en la caja de comentarios y nos vemos en el próximo video. Chau chau.